Hi everyone, welcome back. And if you clicked on this video, you probably already know what I'm going to talk about based on the title. So yes, another member of KATSEYE is now taking a hiatus. KATSEYE Sophia will be taking a temporary hiatus to prioritize her mental health and well-being. This is the second member of KATSEYE who is now on hiatus. So as of right now, KATSEYE has 4 active members doing group activities. So let me just tell you a little history about KATSEYE before we get into this Sophia news. So KATSEYE is a global girl group created by Hybe and Geffen Records through the debut Dream Academy. So I don't know about you guys, but all I know is any group created through like elimination method or like a game or, you know, like a show, I don't believe a group has a long-lasting effect or they will stay for a long time. That's just my opinion because it's just a weird way to create a group to have an elimination method instead of, you know, actually scouting for talent. And that's another thing about K-pop groups so far. Scouting for talent is like the last thing that groups will do nowadays. They just try to get members who are like the most popular. And I don't like that. Actually, I really don't like that. So yeah, that's how this group was created. They debuted in 2024 and their first viral hit that went super viral on TikTok was Touch. And if you guys don't know Touch, you must be living under a rock because Touch was everywhere. And after Touch, it was Gnarly. Gnarly was in the top 100 entry on Billboard. So they were making songs like Touch, Gnarly, Gabriella, my personal favorite, Game Boy. And recently they were actually nominated for a Grammy, which is crazy. They've only been debuted for 2 years and already nominated for a Grammy. And they also performed at the Grammys. That's insane to do within 2 years of debuting. And I have to applaud them for that. Like, that's crazy. But now let's get into the first member hiatus, Manon. So after their Grammy performance, Manon, on February 20, 2026, Manon announces a temporary hiatus from KATSEYE to focus on her health and well-being. So let's read the statement from Manon, from KATSEYE. So here's what it says. Hello, after open and thoughtful conversations together, we are sharing that Manon will be taking a temporary hiatus from group activities to focus on her health and well-being. We fully support this decision. KATSEYE remains committed to showing up for one another and for fans who mean everything to us. The group will continue scheduled activities during this time, and we look forward to being together again when the time is right. So it's been a couple months since this announcement, and KATSEYE seems like they've been moving on with activities as a 5-member group. It's been 6 months, and there has been no news of Manon. No news at all. And I just want to take your attention to this tweet right under. This is when they were still a 6-member group, but when they filmed the Gabriella video, it seems like a 5-member group, don't you think? There's no Manon here. It's only 5 people I see. And when promoting the song, or when promoting this collab right here, there's only 5 members. And if I zoom in right here, someone is being blocked. I wonder who that blocked person is. And I remember after this picture was released, there was actually discourse about like why Manon wasn't here. And all of a sudden you see a separate video of Manon coming to this same billboard and filming a video by herself. So the other 5 members, they did this group photo, but they didn't want to wait for her or, you know, do a group member of all 6 because I don't think she was on a hiatus here. I'm not positive, but I have to double check that. So based off of this picture, I just want to know why the members did not wait and do a 6-member picture instead of just a 5-member picture and uncovering one of the members, because it just seems like bad intentions right there. And throughout the months, stuff like this has been happening. They've released songs and promotions with only 5 members. You have a 6th person still on hiatus, and we have heard no news on when she's coming back at all. And based on Manon's statement, it didn't seem like it was a mental health hiatus. It seems like it was a forced hiatus, and everyone's saying that because here is what they are saying. Right after going on hiatus, Manon of KATSEYE likes a post that calls out the mistreatment and racism of Black members in girl groups. So on this Instagram post she liked, it was a video explaining how most Black members of a group are always mistreated or treated the worst than the other members within that group. And I agree with that. There's no explanation of her hiatus, and no one knows when she's coming back, and she probably can't even talk about it because these damn K-pop companies keep them in a tight contract, so they're forbidden to talk about it unless they want to get sued. So here, this is from June actually. So KATSEYE Sophia talks about Manon's hiatus with Allure magazine because we did announce that it is about her well-being. It is not our place or anybody else's place to rush her. We want to give her all the time that she needs, all the space that she needs, and we don't want to make any assumptions, set anything in stone. She really deserves that, and the door is always open. So Sophia, if you guys didn't know, she is the one that's currently the newest member to go on hiatus. So this is what she said about Manon's hiatus. And she went on her own hiatus for her mental health. Let's go back to Manon. So since Manon's hiatus, so many things has happened with KATSEYE. On June 12th, KATSEYE released Iconic by Mistake, which was a collaboration single with Le Seraphim and Illit. And that song topped the Billboard charts at number 40. And on July 24th, they pre-released a single called Animal, which was also a 5-member song. No Manon to be seen. So upcoming, 4 members now, that is 4 members now. So all 4 remaining members are going to be on the Jimmy Fallon show that's coming up. And they recently announced that they're planning a tour with the 4 active members. A tour with 4 members and you started off with 6? It's only been 2 years? And you have 1 member who's been on a 6-month hiatus and one that recently went on a hiatus for no one knows how long, because mental health hiatuses, they take a while. They take a long time. So no one knows how long Sophia is going to be on hiatus. So after Manon was announced to be on hiatus with no explanation from the company, here is a list of celebrities who actually supported her. There are so many celebrities who can see the pattern of mistreatment that she was seeing, but that they were seeing in Manon. Especially Normani. Oh my gosh, bro. You would know firsthand how it feels to be mistreated and be the single Black person in their girl group. And here's another this is yes. So after Manon was announced to be on hiatus, a fan recalls meeting Manon a few days ago at a concert in LA and shared that Manon doubled down on previous statements made about her hiatus. Me and my friends had a 10-minute convo with her. She said she's healthy and has been doing well. We briefly mentioned the hiatus, but she just smiled. I'm assuming she can't say anything because these contracts that these girls be signing, they really need a... Guys, when you sign something, make sure you read it over because they can literally fuck you over. They can literally ruin your life. They can control you based on what contract you sign. So make sure you double read that contract. You do not want to be silenced. Yes, here's what Manon had posted after the statement was released. Hi friends, I want you to hear this from me. I'm healthy, I'm okay, and I'm taking care of myself. Thank you for checking in. Sometimes things unfold in ways we don't fully control, but I'm trusting the bigger picture. Thank you for standing by me. I love you endlessly and can't wait to see you again. Yes, she released this statement after the company put out a statement. This is her personal statement. So this video is Manon doing KATSEYE promo a few days before being put on a forced hiatus. She had no clue they were going to play in her face. So she was doing all this promo for all these different songs, and all of a sudden she's put on hiatus. No one knows why except for Geffen, Hybe, and probably all of the members of the group. And look at this. You see this video right here. It's the dances that they're doing. It makes it look like it's a 5-member group. But if you look here, there are 6 members. They're just really trying to hide Manon for some reason. They either have to fire their dance coach or whoever did this dance assembly line, because if you have 6 members, there should be no reason only 5 people are shown in frame. 5 people here. I can only count 5 people here. Why is there an extra person being blocked in the back? And right here. So I want you guys to see this tweet. Last year today, the editor of Hybe, in charge of posting the Monster High pictures, admitted that Hybe X Geffen sent solo pics to be posted for all members except for Manon. I remember this, the Monster High collab. Everyone was raving about it, and no one was seeing where Manon was because she was not there. Today, Manon is on a forced hiatus since February 20th, as the company has yet to address the issue. Yes, I was so excited about this. I wanted to see what Manon's character would have been, but they never showed her, and that was crazy. And then look here. Hashtag noticing when it's a white girl, she's a queen and iconic, and when it's a black girl, she's lazy and unprofessional. Okay. Mind you, Manon is on a forced hiatus while Lexi willingly bailed twice. Yet Manon is the one with no worth ethic. So if you guys don't know, Lexi is a part of a new group that Hybe just released. And apparently she's been bailing multiple times and no one seems to care. But when it's Manon, it's a different story. Because see right here. Look at this. I still think that KATSEYE was a test, which I honestly believe as well. They were a test group. But I generally don't think Hybe X Geffen just doesn't understand what a global audience truly wants from them. So, yeah. This is the new group that the Hybe X Geffen released. And apparently this girl has been skipping everything, promotions and whatnot. And I think she actually dropped out of the group as well. But we're not talking about Saint Satine. We're talking about KATSEYE. So let's get back. But I do think KATSEYE was a test group to see if this group can succeed. Because I don't think KATSEYE was made to last long, as a group. I think they were just made to hype up other groups. I think that's what Hybe does the best. They use their most popular group to hype up the lesser groups, and then they don't care about the higher groups anymore. They don't put effort into them anymore. Because right here, here's a tweet about that group. Here's a tweet about that group. It's no hate towards Sakura, absolutely none, but she's a little ass girl. But Hybe, y'all can see this girl sticks out like a sore thumb and doesn't belong with these grown-ass women visually or talent-wise. Lexi made the right choice. This doesn't even make sense on paper. And I think I can tell who the youngest one is. I'm pretty sure it's her, right? I'm pretty sure it's her. She does look kind of awkward next to these women, but it's nothing against her. I think Hybe just doesn't know how to put a girl group together. They seem older than she is. She seems like she's 17. And they seem like they're 25. I just don't see how a group like that can actually, last a long time. So I think Hybe are creating groups that aren't meant to last, which is kind of crazy. Usually you'd want a group to last a long time. It just seems like they're trying to pop out as much groups as they can. So after the Manon situation, let's get into the KATSEYE Sophia hiatus situation. So here's what Sophia released as a statement. Icons, it truly breaks my heart to have to miss out on a lot. You know how much I love being on stage, performing and sharing these moments with you. Making these decisions wasn't easy, but I'm learning that health has to come first. I'm realizing that if I don't take care of my mind and my body now, I won't be able to keep doing what I love the most for so long. Thank you for being so patient, understanding, and always showing me so much love. It means much more to me than I can ever say. I promise that I'm going to work as hard as I can to get through this, heal properly, and come back stronger. Till then, please continue to be kind and give KATSEYE all of your love and support as we will fulfill our promise to show up for you in every way we can. So, yeah, this seems like a PR statement, low-key, but she posted it on her story for her fans. It reads like a PR statement to me, because when you are a member of a group, I guess she had someone write this for her and posted it for her. Who knows? I read this comment. The group started as KATSEYE, turned into Fifth Harmony, and now they're Little Mix. They'll be Flow by next week, and that's true. That's true. They're gonna cut down one more member. They're gonna be Flow. The difference in quality between both statements. So here's Manon's statement on the left. Yes, here's Manon's statement from the company on the left. And here is Sophia's statement from the company on the right. Now, it's zoomed out a little bit, but you guys can see how short Manon's statement is compared to Sophia's. So you're already early in the video, we already read Manon's statement. Let's read Sophia's statement from the company. Hello! We are very sorry to share that Sophia will be temporarily unavailable to participate in upcoming promotional activities. We understand how much icons we're looking forward to seeing Sophia on stage, but it's imperative that her mental health and wellness are prioritized. Sophia has been receiving the utmost support and following through consultations with medical professionals, and it has been advised that she take dedicated time for extended rest and ongoing care to ensure full recovery. While Sophia is eager to perform alongside her members, the healthy, safety, and long-term well-being of our artists will always remain our highest for, oh my god, fucking PR statements. Okay, so you see how this is much longer than what the hell Manon got? Oh my, like, I'm reading this and it's, oh my god, it's like a mouthful. I read Manon's statement, it's like some elementary school kid wrote it to their teacher talking about, oh, I had a doctor's appointment, I'm coming back now. But like here, oh my god, the difference in statements is astounding. They put more care into Sophia's than Manon's, and that's insane to me. Even this person says it. And if you needed any more proof that Manon's hiatus is not normal, health hiatus, the difference between the statements is actually crazy. I hope Sophia gets well soon. I know she hates missing things. Okay, yes. This is not to send hate to anybody, but yes, I hope she does get well soon. But there is no clear explanation as to why Manon is still on hiatus. Do you think they're going to bring her back now that Sophia is on hiatus and they can't be a 4-member group? Or you think they're just going to move on a world tour with 4 members when it's supposed to be 6? What do you guys think? This person here just said just disband at this point because, you know, 2 members out of 6, they're already on hiatus, you know? And I just want to shed some light on how the community is reacting. So if you guys don't know who this username is, that's actually good. But here is, I think it's Daniela's father. Here's what he said when Manon went on hiatus, right? So people are reposting it for Sophia this time around. They're saying, come back when you're ready to work. So that's what Daniela's dad said to Manon. He also said a whole bunch of other bullshit, but I do not want to get into that. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. The difference between their personal statements is also crazy. One is affirming that she is in fact sick and taking a break for her health, while the other is reiterating that she is healthy despite the label statement saying otherwise. Manon says she is fine. Everyone's seen that she's fine. She's going to concerts. She's going to parties. No one knows what's wrong with Sophia because this is the most recent news, but it's for mental health reasons. So yes, Sophia is taking time off. Manon is on hiatus with these are health issues. Yeah, so here's a post. Raphael Dini, I hope I'm saying that right, father of Daniela from KATSEYE, deactivated his Instagram after a comment he made related to Manon's hiatus went viral. The show must go on with or without 1 member. KATSEYE is bigger than a single girl. So what I'm wondering is he going to say the same shit about Sophia, or is he just going to say that about Manon? Because I don't want to scream anything. I don't want to assume anything. But it's looking kind of sus. It's looking kind of sus that you only say that about Manon and not Sophia. And that's what people are trying to bring back his old statements to this Sophia situation, because they're saying, oh, so it's only good when you do it to Manon, but it's a problem when you do it to Sophia. That's the type of double standard everyone's talking about. Okay, I just wanted you guys to see this interview from Variety. Lara Raj on if Manon is coming back to KATSEYE. Watch this video really quickly.
And Manon, I know you've said the door is open for her to come back. Any update on that? Will we be seeing her?
I think it's not our place to speak on that, but she's in this film, and it's so awesome to see her in it, as she's like such an important and beautiful part of our journey and our story.
It is not our place to speak on it, and that is what she said about Manon. But now more questions are going to be asked because now Sophia is on hiatus and they're going on tour with only 4 members. That just, like, imagine someone gets injured. Imagine if the remaining members get injured. What's going to happen to the tour? Are they going to cancel it? Are they going to, no one knows. Here's one final thing. Here's someone saying KATSEYE World Tour 2023. It's only 3 members. I also remember someone saying that the song sounds like a soundtrack you'd hear in Secret Life of Pets. And I totally agree with that. That it sounds like something you'd hear like a movie soundtrack, like you're being chased or something, you know? Well, yeah, that's it with the new update for the KATSEYE situation. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you did. I hope I didn't leave anything out, but like and subscribe, leave comments down below, and I hope to see you guys back very, very soon. Bye-bye!